Good morning, Year 3, Thursday, 28th January's reading lesson. Today we're going to continue working on Matthew's dragon, and we're going to be looking at the objective, can I use evidence from the text to infer? So we're going to be looking at the clues that were given in the text to come up with the conclusions from the text that you can work out from the clues that are there. So in the box here then, we have got part of the text, some tiny text. So there's little clips from the sentences in the Matthew's Dragon story. They're not whole sentences, they're just clips of them. Small phrases. And then the question we've got here today, how do you know that Matthew feels like he is in danger? And we're going to use these boxes here in the same style as we did last time to look at the building blocks, the 5 clues that then gives us an answer to the inference to then answer the question. How do you know Matthew feels like he is in danger? Let's read the red box, the clips in the red box. Matthew shouted in terror. He stared up horrified into the gleaming yellow eyes, trapping him under one fierce paw. What are the elements of those phrases, those part sentences, those tiny texts that tell us that it's dangerous? Matthew's in danger. Okay, well, let's go through together then. Hopefully you've had to think about that. Let's look at that. Matthew shouted in terror. Okay, well, instantly there, what word in that part of the sentence is showing danger? It's terror, isn't it? Yeah, he shouted in terror. Okay, so let's drop that down then into the box. Okay, that's our first clue. Okay, let's go back to the text again, the next part. He stared up horrified into the gleaming yellow eyes. There's 2 parts in this, isn't there? What does he do? What's the verb? He stared. Yeah, when you're not so sure about things, you stare, don't you? And how did he stare? What's the word that tells us how he stared? He stared up horrified. So that's another clue. If you're horrified and you're staring in a horrified manner, that's showing danger. Okay, let's go back to that part then, because there was another one in there. Who found the next part that tells us it's dangerous? Another adjective that's telling us. He stared up horrified into the gleaming yellow eyes. Okay, so that if they were just yellow eyes, that would be fine, wouldn't it? It would be a little bit unusual. Normally they're brown or blue or grey, but they wouldn't be unusually dangerous being yellow eyes. But when we add in the adjective gleaming and they become gleaming yellow eyes, well, that's completely different, isn't it? That changes the meaning of just yellow eyes. They're gleaming yellow, and if something's gleaming yellow, maybe it gives a sense that it's not quite right, or it's not a positive feeling at all. Let's have a look at the next part. Trapping him under one fierce paw. Well, we looked at the word fierce yesterday, so that has to be something of danger, doesn't it? Because we talked about it being savage, the meaning being savage yesterday. So fierce paw is definitely going to be in there as something that's showing me he's in danger. What's the last part of that then? That third tiny text you read, what's the other word that shows us he's in danger? Found it? Okay, he's trapped, isn't he? He's trapped under the paw. So actually the word trapping, he's trapped under the paw, and that is then obviously he's in a dangerous position there. How do you know that Matthew feels like he is in danger? The clues in the text are: he shouted in terror, he stared up horrified, there was gleaming yellow eyes, fierce paw, and he was trapped under the paw. So I know he feels like he's in danger because of all these clues. What's our sentence going to say? I'm going to pause the video and see if you can write the sentence. What's your sentence, the answer going to be as a full sentence? Okay, well, I'm going to use some of the words from the sentence. Matthew feels like, again, feels like he is in danger because, elephants can always understand small elephants. Matthew feels like he's in danger because he, and we can then use our points we've made from down here, because he shouted in terror, stared up horrified, stared up horrified at the gleaming eyes, and I probably would even add an extra part to that. I'm going to move that up there so you can see it, can fit it in. Gleaming eyes, and was trapped under the paw. Matthew feels like he's in danger because he shouted in terror, stared up horrified at the gleaming eyes, and was trapped under the paw. Do we have an answer to our question? Let's read the question again and the answer. Check they actually match up. The answer does answer the question. Read those through. Right, today then, you're going to do a similar exercise looking at the tiny text on your sheet here with your building blocks of clues, and you're going to answer this question at the top here. How do you know that Matthew is enjoying the dragon ride? There's the question there. How do you know Matthew is enjoying the dragon ride? Here are the text clues, the tiny texts for you to read through. Find your clues from and put them into the boxes, the building blocks underneath, to then build your answer. Blue extension task, can you write an explanation of how these clues helped you lead you to your answer? And yellow simplified task, you can discuss these texts with an adult and then complete the sentence to write your answer. Sentence starts, I think that Matthew, and you can answer, is he enjoying the dragon ride? So does the inferring the text give you the sense that he is enjoying the dragon's ride, or that he's not enjoying the dragon's ride? Look for the clues to answer the question. Okay, thank you very much, Year 3.